Hey everyone, just wanted to do a follow-up on the Ortizan P6 Party Box Bluetooth speaker. And if you guys are wondering why, if you guys have seen the previous video and you're wondering why I didn't put any of the links to the Ortizan website for this speaker, because I said it was cheaper on Ortizan's website. It was like for $35, which when I looked again, yeah, it is. You can get it for, well, it says it's $35 on its website. But the reason why I didn't put the link in, I mean, you guys could look it up yourselves. And I used two different browsers on two different platforms. So I used Chrome and Firefox, both the desktop and the mobile versions, tablet versions for me. And so what happens is it'll allow you to add it to your cart and allow you to proceed all the way to checkout. And then you can't actually check out and purchase it because every time, regardless of which browser I used, Mozilla, Firefox, or Google Chrome, regardless if it was the desktop or the mobile version, it always comes up with this message. And I'm sure you guys saw it when I put it in the first video. It says, "We are sorry, there are no available payments for your state." So I'm thinking either that's only for, say if you live overseas, maybe like in Asia or Europe, where you can purchase it through Ortizan's website. Otherwise, you'd probably have to, the only place that I can think of is Amazon and Walmart. I think Walmart has it. Walmart, it's actually more expensive at Walmart. At Walmart, I think it's for $149 and you don't get a $23 off coupon. So that's number one. So you can't actually, if you live in the United States, at least if you live in California, you can't actually purchase it off of Ortizan's website. And I even tried purchasing one of their other speakers. I tried to get their small shower speaker, and same thing. It would come up with the same error message where it would say, we're sorry, there are no available payment methods for your state. You can, and it says, if you would like to contact us or something like that. And I didn't want to go through the hassle. But if you guys want to try it and contact Ortizan and ask them why you can't make a purchase, please share it with me and all the other viewers in the comment section below. Or Ortizan, if Ortizan, you guys are watching this, please let us know what's going on if we're here in the United States. So Ortizan as a company was founded in 2011 and is headquartered in Shenzhen, China. They have a US headquarters for you guys to get in touch with if you're here in the United States. And the US address is in Las Vegas, and their customer service is support@ortizan.com, and then other inquiries says info@ortizan.com. They don't have a number. That's why I was saying in the previous video, between the Soundcore Rave PartyCast and this one, you might be paying a little bit more for the Soundcore, but you are going to get that a longer warranty and that lifetime customer support with a toll-free number that, like I said, you don't know if you can get that with Ortizan, and they don't have the contact phone number, but they do have an email address that you guys can contact them with. So that is number one or number two, number one and two. With that, you can't actually purchase the speaker from Ortizan's website, and at least not that I'm aware of, if you're here in the United States or in California for me. So you either have to purchase it at Amazon or Walmart or some other online site other than Ortizan. But like I said, at Walmart, it's $149 and no $23 off coupon. At Amazon, it's $139 with a $23 off coupon. Okay, so in this follow-up video, we're gonna unbox another Ortizan speaker that I got from Amazon. And we're actually gonna go into doing the true wireless or stereo pairing, and we're also going to go over the charging. This does act as an extra charging bank for your smart devices. If you guys I didn't really show it on the first video, but today we'll show how it charges your smartphones or tablets. But yeah, we'll go over the pairing, how they pair as a true wireless pair. Of course, it doesn't do the party cast like what the Rave PartyCast does, where you can pair up to 100 plus PartyCast speakers, this could only pair with another speaker. So that's what we're going to do. And this is not the box, the second box, but I just wanted to show you guys because this first box right here looks pretty much identical to the second box that I got at Amazon. And as you guys can see, it has that same like little like damage here in the I want to say the right side of the box, if this was the front. And I mean, it kind of looks like to me, because like right here on that right side, it bulges right there. And same thing here, there's a bulge. So it looks like the box that they decided to ship the speaker with is kind of a little bit too small for the actual speaker itself. So this is the second box for the second speaker, and here's the first box, and here is the second box with the same bulge and the same damage right there. So after you cut the tape, the second box, let's see if it's identical to the first box as far as the package content. So it still has the styrofoam, you know, protecting the speakers. The speakers still do not have like any plastic covering to protect it from dust and everything like that. And see, it looks like the part that where that little like rip or tear in that corner is where this is, where the accessory box is with the microphone. So yeah, the accessory box was right here, right in this, where that corner is, where the tear is. So maybe, yeah, the box is just too small for the accessories and the speaker. The speaker itself doesn't look damaged. There's no scuff marks, although this part is already opening up. Actually, there is that. Yeah, there's no visible damage that I can see, other than a little bit of dirt or dust right here in this corner. Is this a scratch? It can't be a scratch. Nope, it's just dirt. So yeah, you have to wipe it. Yeah. So here is the second speaker. Here is the first speaker. The first speaker is actually a lot harder to open on this part. So the first speaker has a harder to open rubber gasket, but they're the same, as you guys can see right there. And so let's put the first one aside and check out the accessories again. And here is the microphone again. Same build quality. If I forgot to mention in the first video, this microphone is actually, as far as build quality goes, I mean, it's all metal. The grill right here for the microphone, you know, for the actual, like, the microphone, I don't know if it's carotid microphone or whatever, is very solid. It's all metal. The whole microphone is all metal. So it's an all metal covering, and then the inside is like kind of plastic. This part, I don't know. Maybe I could use like a small screwdriver or something to adjust the volumes and the echo or whatever on this part. Actually, no, I can't see anything for like where you can put a, yeah, once you look inside here, I don't know if it'll show it on the camera, all you'll see is the circuit boards inside where for the microphone. So yeah, there is no actual, like, it would have been nice if there were the knobs here. So this knob would have probably been a low and high gain, and that one would probably been, I don't know, for echo or something, or for a different channel. And then this would have been volume up, volume down, but it doesn't have it. And I do have more batteries. So the good thing with this too is now, you know, with the second microphone, I could do a duet with family members, right? Still get the charging cord and the little manual and the short like auxiliary connector, 3.5 connector. So yeah, everything is pretty much identical as the first one, so nothing different there. Okay, so here is the first microphone that actually does have the batteries in it, and here's the second microphone. But what I want to test out is to see if this microphone will pair with that one right there. The first thing we got to do though first is power this second speaker on and see if it pairs with my phone. Do I long press it? Okay, there you go. My phone will find it. There it is right there. Ortizan P6 pairing. Pair. And it paired right away. I didn't even have to press the pairing button on the second speaker, just like on the first one. So other than the little things that I mentioned in the first, the only other cons that with this speaker is that these buttons right here, when it's dark, like when your room is dark, they don't light up, so you can't see your control button. Can't see the light controls. Your power button doesn't light up. The volume up and down, the play pause button, they're not illuminated in the dark. Unlike the sound cord, which does have the lights there. At least what they could have done was probably have like a small LED where the handles are that you can turn on and off so you can see the controls and everything like that. But it doesn't. Okay, so here is the microphone it came with that doesn't have a battery, and here is the microphone that does have the battery. So let's see if it pairs up with the second speaker. Hello there. So same thing, as you guys can tell. So yeah, the second microphone pairs with the other speaker. And speaking of the other speaker, let's turn that one on. I also have this paired with my smartphone, or I have this one actually paired. The past week I've had it paired with my Samsung TV, and I've been watching a lot of Netflix, the first season of The Sandman on Netflix, which is a very good DC character, DC Comics adaptation of the Morpheus character from the DC universe. It's really good. It's highly recommended if you guys are into that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to turn on this microphone. So it paired. I wonder if they're both paired. It's pretty late right now, so I don't want to wake up the everybody in the household, because I just got home from the gym real late. It's around like 1 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if they're already paired. It says Ortizan P6 connected for calls, 60% battery. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna test out the speakerphone capability of the Ortizan P6. Hello? It's not working. Hold on. Oh, it is. Hold on. How come it's not working? Oh, hold on. Yes. It's not going through the speaker. How come it's not working? Do it again. Call back. Hello? Yeah. Man, it's not working through the speaker phone. What the hell? Is it working? It's not taking the calls through the speaker phone. That's stupid. Okay, one more time. Hello? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Ian? Yes? It's not working. The speakerphone functionality on the Ortizan P6 does not, I couldn't get it to work. You guys can see here it says connected for calls and audio. But when I try to make a call, it just won't work. So like I could try to call my voicemail, because I don't want to bother my nephew. He's probably doing homework.
So see, that thing pops up right there, OZP6, and you try to hit it, it turns green for like a second.
Enter your password.
And then that's it. And it just won't work. And that's for both of the Ortizan P6. And that's on both of them, not just the one, but both of them would not work in taking calls and stuff like that. So as far as calls go, yeah, it's a no-go on the Ortizan. Can you use this to daisy chain it with other speakers? And the short answer to that is yes and no. And let me explain. So I tried pairing the two Ortizan speakers together via the 3.5 millimeter connector daisy chaining them into the back with this connector right here. One cable goes into this one, and then the other side of this port goes into the other Ortizan speaker, and it wouldn't work because once you connect this, the Bluetooth connection will drop because it knows that you connected this, and so you lose connection with your device if you connect it via Bluetooth. But if you're playing your devices via with the SD card slot, it will work. So with SD card connection, if you're playing off the SD card, it can work if you daisy chain them. But Bluetooth, it won't work because once you plug in Bluetooth, once you plug in the 3.5 audio cable, it'll detect it in the firmware somewhere and the Bluetooth connection will drop. So if you want to daisy chain the two speakers together via the 3.5 millimeter connector, you can only use it with the SD card playback and not Bluetooth connected playback on the two Ortizans. But now, how would it connect or play using a different speaker? So that's what we're going to try to find out. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have the Ortizan P6 connected, and I'm going to plug in the 3.5 millimeter audio cable. So it still says it's connected, but let's first make sure it'll actually play something. Okay, so now I have the sound core plugged in, the Rave Party Cast. As you guys can see, it's plugged. So now let's see if we can play it again. So here we are, we're trying to pair it, and they're both plugged in and couldn't connect. Let's try the other one, and it couldn't connect. So the Ortizan via 3.5 millimeter connection, it won't work daisy chained with the another Ortizan speaker, or maybe even with the sound core. So let's look for the sound core. Okay, so my sound core is actually connected to my yoga tab right here. As you can see right there, it's connected to the Rave Party Cast, the yoga tab. Since I don't have copyright free music on this yoga tab, I haven't downloaded any. Let's play one of my videos and see if it works that way. I'm just gonna play the Rave Party Cast video, and yeah, it looks like nothing's coming out. If I unplug it, blinking right there, now you can hear it. Trying to pair with the TV still. Where is Party Cast? Come on, man. Come on, as soon as I plug this back in, nothing. Yep. So that means if you guys want to use more than one speaker daisy chained, it doesn't work via Bluetooth, because there's something in these speakers firmware that'll keep it from playing when it detects the 3.5 millimeter connection comes in. So see, I can unplug it. But there's no NFC. Now you can hear it. My TV is turned off, but if I plug that back in, now you can't hear the sound anymore. And I'll unplug this, and see, now it just doesn't connect at all. So that's a no-go. So the only way you can get the Ortizan to play via daisy chained is through the SD card playback, but not Bluetooth playback. And same thing with the sound core. It won't do Bluetooth playback if you daisy chain it to another speaker. Okay, since the 3.5 millimeter connection, daisy chained connection doesn't work, all is not lost though. We could still probably pair the Ortizan P6 and the Rave PartyCast together, because that Bluetooth 5.0 and greater has that what is it called, the sharing feature. Okay, because ever since my Samsung phones, I think my Note 9 had Bluetooth 5.0 with dual audio. And so it's right here. If you go to media output and hit that and you check both devices, it should play, right? The only thing with dual audio is that they don't always play in sync with each other. So let's see if it's working. Yeah. So it is working, and they don't seem to be off this time out. Actually it is, you could tell. So watch, I will make the you can see the one lags. I think it's the Rave PartyCast. So I'll make the Ortizan a little bit louder, and you can probably hear it. Or maybe not. Make the PartyCast a little bit louder, since so you can still use dual audio, but the only thing with dual audio is that sometimes, as I've just shown you right there, there's a little bit of lag between one speaker and the next. So that about sums that part up, or this section, with daisy chaining via the 3.5 audio cable. It can't work in Bluetooth mode. You could only use it on the Ortizan if it's on the with the SD card reader, and it doesn't work on the Rave PartyCast period in daisy chaining devices, because the Rave PartyCast only works in Bluetooth 5.0 or in Bluetooth mode, and it doesn't have an SD card feature to use, so you can pair it with daisy chain it with other Bluetooth speakers. So that is that. Okay, I got two Ortizan P6 party speakers, one over here and one over here, and they are paired right now in what's called true wireless stereo mode, and this is as far as I can get between the both of them, probably around, what is this, 12 feet. I try to go all the way over there to where that couch is by the swimming pool, but they would lose connection. So that's the first thing you guys have to know. There's only so much distance that you can do between the two speakers, and pairing them is pretty easy. All you do is turn them both on, pair one of them to the smartphone, and then you got this play button right here that you have to long press for a few seconds, like say 3-5 seconds, and you'll get this beep, like a one single beep and then like a fast triple beep, and you know they're both paired. So I'm gonna play some music, copyright free music of course, since we can't play copyrighted music. So that's what we're playing. Let's see. That's the first speaker. Here's the other speaker. So it's in party mode. And I'm like at only 40% volume, and they're already pretty loud, both of them. I'm only at like 35% volume, and the both of them together are already pretty loud. And right now, Sparty doesn't mind the sound too much. Unless we put a bass heavy track. Let's see. Where's that one bass heavy song? I think it was this one. See, he went away from it. He does not like the bass. All right.
Feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you coming for me, hope you ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this path from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the...
So that's only at 40%, I think, at the most, and they're already pretty loud. Now, every now and then they will like crackle, although you're not hearing it now because we're outside, so there's probably no obstacles. But indoors, when I have them in my room paired together, they'll sometimes crackle. But it's good we're not hearing it now. And the bass is not really bothering this guy. It was bothering him last night, huh? Wasn't it? Okay, now let's talk about the microphone. So the second microphone, I marked it with these lines right here, is actually better than the first microphone. First of all, the one microphone only pairs to the one speaker. So this one, I guess, goes to that one. So it goes to this one. That's the second speaker. Okay. And actually it paired to that one too. Okay, never mind. I guess I was wrong. The second microphone does not have as much echo as the first microphone, but there's still echo. And see, I'm kind of far from the speakers right now, so we're not getting that feedback that you get when you're pretty close to the speakers. Like if I'm this close, you're gonna get some feedback. So I move farther away so I don't get any feedback. But all in all, they're pretty good for what you get. Like I said, free. You guys want to hear me sing? All right, so I don't want to get copyrighted, blocked, or copyright struck again with those stupid copyright rules. So I'm not even gonna play the karaoke music. I'm just gonna freestyle. What should we sing? How about some Eric Clapton? It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she'll ask me, Do I look alright? And I'll say no, biatch. You look horrible tonight. So, not bad on the microphones part, and not bad on my singing part, right? Okay, so that's the demonstration. That's the demonstration of the second microphone and the two Ortizan P6 party speakers in party mode. Party mode. Sparty mode. Okay, as much as I wanted to stay outdoors, my next door neighbor started doing some yard work, so we're back inside the house to talk about some of the other features of the Ortizan P6 party speaker. First, the ports and connections right here. This big 6.5 millimeter, I think 6.8 millimeter port for microphones, and also for like an electric guitar. Like I said in the previous video, my nephew did plug this into his electric guitar, and it did work. And so now let's talk about the charging port. So right here, it's not the fastest charging port, but it works. This is the cable that came with the Ortizan party speaker, and I'm just gonna plug it into the USB-A port right here, like so. And got my S21 Ultra, and plug it in and see, what did it say? I just missed it. Okay, here we go. It says charging 9 minutes until full. So it's just regular charging. I want to say it's probably like 10, maybe 15 watt per hour charge. So it's not the fastest, but it's not slow either. So like if I was at like 80 or 70%, I can get to, like say if I was at 70%, I can get to 80% in less than 20 minutes. So it's pretty decent for, you know, to top off your charge, or if you were getting really low on battery and just you really needed to charge your smartphone or your tablet, it could do the job. So let's see, let me get my yoga tab over here, because it's got the yoga tab has a bigger battery, right? Let's try it on the yoga tab. I tried it on my Alienware, and it wouldn't work on the Alienware, of course, because the Alienware just uses too much power, and it doesn't work on my Gigabyte either, because my Gigabyte Aero 15 uses a lot of power. But for smaller devices like this, see, it'll work. Charging, see, 59% charging slowly. Let me try that again. Yeah, see. Okay, now it says charging rapidly. So it can charge somewhat quickly. Like on the Lenovo Yoga Tab 13, rapid charging is probably like anything over 10 watts per hour or something like that. So yeah, not bad, right? Okay, next, the 3.5 millimeter connector. Okay, so right here I have my Hi-B R3 Pro high resolution digital audio player. This does have Bluetooth, but we're going to connect it the regular 3.5 millimeter fashion, because I don't want to look for a dongle for my S21 Ultra. And I'm just going to plug it in and see, it makes that like little beeping sound, some beeping sounds. And then I'll just play that copyright free music right here that I put into the R3 player.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going.
Okay, so that works without issues on both of them, not just this one. I'm just showing you on this one. So we don't take too long. Now let's test out. See, now it beeps back because it reconnected Bluetooth. Well, if you disconnect the 3.5 audio jack, it'll go back into Bluetooth mode, as you could see on my smartphone right there.
Sharp, so freezing, so cold, being whole, frostbite, they feeling I could tear you apart, or rock
As you can see, and we're still in party mode, so that's good. Okay, so right here I have a 16 gigabyte old MicroSD card, 16 gigabyte, speed 4, I think it is. And you just put it into this little slot right here. You have to format your card in FAT32 in order for it to be able to read your music files. And the one thing I don't like is there's no like way to pick the songs that you want to play. It just plays the songs randomly, right? So I'm gonna plug it in. Okay, there you go. See, once it gets plugged in, it starts playing the songs. And then if you want to play pause, play, skip, long press. I don't know if that's copyrighted music, so there you go. So you long press the, so to control the tracks via SD card, you want to long press the plus button to skip forward, or long press the minus button to skip backwards. And then of course the play pause is just a short press. So that works without issue. But like I said, see, this is where an app would have been useful, because with the app, you not only can you fix your custom EQ settings, or your sound settings with the custom equalizer, but you could probably do away with the SD card where you can pick your tracks, right? But it doesn't have it. So that is just about it for all the extra features that are on here that we've used. Let's see, let me go back to this. Man, this thing is hard to open. Okay, so yeah, we went through the big 6.5 or 6.8 millimeter plug, the USB charging, 3.5 audio jack, the charging port, the USB-C charging from like almost empty and charging it to full. It takes about like almost 3 hours to get to a full charge. If you're not playing anything and you just like let it sit and not play anything, it'll take around 3 hours to charge it from almost empty to full, like say 10%. When this gets to, where's that? When these lights get to the single light, and for it to get to all 5 lights, it takes a little over 3 hours to charge to full. And then the micro SD card, you guys already seen that work. So yeah, so it has some pretty good features for the price. It has some features that the Soundcore doesn't have, and then the Soundcore Rave Partycast that has features that the Ortizan doesn't have. So the Ortizan has the SD card reader to its advantage over the Rave Partycast from Soundcore, and it's got the the free microphone that you can do karaoke with, and it has the well, I think they both have the 3.5 connector. The one thing that Soundcore has is, like I said, the app, the toll-free number that you can call for help, and the lights on the Soundcore light up. These don't. So when it's dark, you can't see these control buttons right here. All you can see is the LEDs. So it would have been nice if it had some kind of light, any kind of light, like right here by the handles or something like that. That would have been nice. But these controls right here don't light up. So when it's dark, you have to try to feel them out, and hopefully that you guessed right, or that you picked the right button for what you want for function wise. Okay, so as you guys can see here on the Soundcore Rave Partycast, it's daytime right now, but you can still see these. And when it's nighttime, you can see them better, because when you power the Soundcore Rave Partycast on, you see these LED lights come on right there. And that's what's nice about the rave party cast over the Ortizan P6 party speaker. Let me turn that back off. One more thing. Oh, this part, like I said, out of all three of my newer Bluetooth speakers that I have now, the Anchor is the easiest to open with that rubber gasket, because it has this little groove or notch right here on the bottom that your fingers can fit in and just lift up the rubber gasket like so, which makes it easy. And yeah, the Anchor does have that 3.5 audio connector also, but it doesn't include the audio connector, the wire. Like the Ortizan, you get a free you get the free audio cable. This doesn't come with the audio cable. You have to, supply your own. And for the price, it should have came with that. The one other good thing with this Ortizan, with these two handles right here, is you can actually do this. So I got this little shoulder strap right here, little harness shoulder strap from my Tab S8. Yeah, my Tab S8. And what I can do is I can do this. I can actually put this little shoulder strap on. It's really not meant for it, but just gotta use a little bit of ingenuity, right? Put this through here. And then put this here, like so. And now I can strap it onto my shoulders so I can have my hands free to carry other things to, like the park or to the beach, like the cooler for all the drinks, right? So that's pretty cool that you can do with these two handles that you can't. You could probably do the same thing with the Soundcore, but it's easier and more convenient with the Ortizan. Okay, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this one turned off, not because the battery was low, but that's its battery saving mode. If it doesn't play anything, or if it's not connected to the device that it's connected to, like say my Galaxy S21 Ultra, it hasn't been connected to it, or no music or sound has been coming out of this speaker for like 10 minutes or more, it'll turn off automatically to go into power saving mode. And so that's why that one turned off. But once you turn it back on, it'll pair right back up with the other speaker. See, and there's that sound. That means it paired with this thing right there. Are there any other things that we should know about? And now it's connected to the device also, to my S21 Ultra, that other beep. So that is it, I believe, for this second review or second look at the Ortizan party speaker. And now this one lost connection because it wasn't playing for a while. Okay, the SD card is still in there, so that's why it played automatically once I turned it back on. But yeah, so that's about it. So at the time of this review, today is Sunday, August the 14th. It's still going for $139 with the $23 off coupon. If you guys are interested in this speaker, please use the links in my description, as it does help out my channel and my charity, the Wounded Warrior Project. If I find out anything more, I will do follow-ups to this speaker. That 2 thumbs up for each of the speakers, for both of these speakers. They're a really good deal and a good price. So you got 6 lighting modes, 7 colors of lights, something like that. And then you have you can plug it into your guitar, to a microphone. You have the free wireless microphone. It gets loud, it doesn't get distorted, and most of all, it sounds good. And then the only cons, like I said, there's no app, and there's no way to contact customer support via a toll-free number like Soundcore. So the only thing you can do is email them and hope for the best. If you guys have found this review helpful and informative, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day.